Talal Nejar says returning to his home in Tel Rifat feels like a distant dream, but the memories of his displacement are still fresh.
When we left, this town was beautiful. The regime hit us with airstrikes. The terrorist organization PKK came here and we had to leave to live in tents. The PKK destroyed most of the homes. Before then, we had everything. Our homes were furnished. All the necessities for life were present 100%.
Entrenchment during war has taken a savage toll on the city. Walls broken to connect buildings, and tunnels built to create cover and facilitate movement without detection. The railway lines where Talal used to work were cut up and converted for military purposes. Much of its remnants can be found in the vast network of tunnels running under the city, including right under Talal's home. Many of these tunnels have a vast array of rooms, of kitchens, and other sorts of essential needs that can keep the PKK-YPG terrorists here under for a while, including something like this water well that we see here. It's apparent when you walk into some of these rooms that the terrorist organization has stolen some of the infrastructure from the city. Like many cities in Syria, the damage dealt to Tel Rifat is so extensive and the basic resources needed for life so meager that the goal of rebuilding seems unattainable for most. Only a handful of people have moved back. Many others come from their displacement camps during the day and use the broken bits of their home to rebuild.
We couldn't come here for 10 years. When we left here, our home was beautiful. We stayed as a refugee in Azaz. When we come back, we found this rebel. God willing, we will rebuild again.
As the center of social life for Muslim communities, priority has been put on restoring the neighborhood mosque. But the locals are sparing what they can to get the wheels turning.
We started to gather money among us. Some people brought bricks, others paint, and some stones. Thanks to this, we opened these shops. The income from these shops will go to the mosque. We are trying to rebuild the mosque with what we can, with what the neighborhood can offer. Those who have the means are supporting this. We are trying to bring back life to our city.
Its residents, however, are already showing signs of renewed life.
My son and I were staying in tents next to each other. Nowadays, you can't sit in a tent without a lamp. It's very dark inside. But now we live in light. The house is big. The sun is shining all the time. Thank God. At the end of the day, this is my home. There's effort put in, money invested. Everything that was stolen was bought with the sweat of my brow.
The joy of returning home is visible on the faces of Syrians everywhere. They're not underestimating the task ahead, but the phrase on the tips of all their tongues is, slowly but surely. Yunus Demiroglu, TRT World, Tel Rifat, Syria.